The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Well, I almost didn't make it. All right. Oh. Actually, I'll play around a little bit. All right, come on, get closer. Boom. Oh, that means a chest is nearby. I think like later in the game, some of these chests you don't even realize they're hidden. Oh. And here's your like first TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
And I think it goes, you know, I forget how many TVs there are. But eventually you get the couch potato achievement. Ba-bum-bum. All right, in here. What did I just do by hitting that? I don't know. And this is like your first semi-boss fight. Like, I never really consider them boss fights. They're like, what are they called? Tanks? Is that what you want to call them? Tanks? or speedsters. I always consider them annoying. Oh, shucks.
Then wait,
Yeah, they're just a little bit annoying. I want to say somewhere around here is like a coffee. If I remember correct. I don't remember exactly. Oh, there we go. What would be the easiest way to take it? Maybe just wait for him to do something stupid like that. Overall, the game isn't hard. It's really easy. It's like there's no challenge. I would, let's say, Max Payne had at least some challenge to it. Quantum Break, I think the only challenge to that game is the last boss fight, but none of Remy's games are really challenging. Oh, come. So,
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
out of curiosity, there was a tank. I wonder if you could shoot some of this stuff. No, you can't. Oh, it's empty. I was about to say, can we shoot this? No.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Alright. Around here, it's like you'll come across a television. It's unmissable. And inside is your first sign to get.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
And I want to say somewhere around here is like a coffee. And right behind here, I haven't got this yet on
the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
I haven't got this yet, but on my third playthrough, right here is a nightmare manifest. I think it's like hung right here or that door right there. I don't know which one's which. Alright, so like around here, is it this direction? I want to say it's this direction. Oh yeah, it's this way. Yeah, right here would be another coffee. And woo! Might as well use up all your ammo to try to get some of these trophies, but again, you won't be getting it in the next episode. I like how they try to flank you. Ooh. Oh, you jerk. Oh, oh man, I'm taking some butt whooping. Alright.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing.
Outside, there's only
Yep,
darkness.
this TV's automatically.
Outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel your presence in the dark.
And this is like your first sign. Before you pick up the phone, you might want to just look around for a bit.
If I stop, she's lost.
Alright, now pick up the phone. And that's the end of the episode 1.
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr.
We discovered a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please.
What?
You look like you've taken a pretty big knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay?
I like to pair
Mr.
bears with...
Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Skip. Because you just watched me played it.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie! How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Yeah, I have no idea if there's any other coffee or manifestos in this apartment. Okay, the TV's not set up. I was a little panicked my first playthrough. I missed this little section, but I guess that's a later chapter. I want to say in here is like another coffee. Oh, a manuscript. Alan Wake. You know, right here, something else to show you guys. Oh, here's a little, oops. Right here, it's another little, scanner. Just grab your phones out, scan that, and watch a little short video. Anyways, manifest. This is a Max Payne reference. Which one is it? A sudden stop.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow, the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie, a memory of my corpse, alone at my own wake, thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Man, I just love stuff like this. It's just Easter eggs. You wouldn't know about this Easter egg if you haven't played Max Payne. Again, I've always told people, like, the missions are really short, but they also very challenging, in my opinion. It's been a long time since I played Max Payne. I want to say, like, Max Payne, if I remember correctly, if you have to play each campaign by a certain difficulty, because you get the true ending if you play it on hard. I want to say like Max Payne 2 is the only one that's a little bit different. If you play it on hard, you unlock the ending with Mona Lisa surviving the bullet shot, which is like kind of neat. I've never played Max Payne 3. I'm kind of like, when I found out Rockstar was making it and not Red Me, I kind of like lost interest, you know? But I would eventually like to play that game someday, sometime, you know? What's the other one? Sudden
This was
Stop.
a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Gosh. And I always wondered, you know, since there's this huge snowstorm outside, you know, I always wondered if this is like happening the same time Max Payne was happening, you know? I was told they don't share the same universe, but I don't know. I always liked the idea of it. So go get some coffee. Where's the apartment key? Probably some soap and tampons.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Coffee? Coffee? No G Fuel? Okay, coffee. Right here.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
No, I wonder if New York actually has snowstorms. I don't know. I've never lived there. Never been to New York. Always wanted to, though. Washington does. Like, not so much the city side, but nobody knows how to drive in the city. Nobody knows. Uh, like Seattle area, people like call in sick when the snow happens.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
What a weird phobia, too.
But it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
What's that long?
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Gosh, this just looks like, you know, where I live, right? Like, I kind of live right in the bottom area. You can't... I wish I had, like, a little laser pointer so I could show you guys.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office.
But I live in Washington.
Just go down the corridor.
And this just looks like, you know, near Kingston, near the San Juans Islands. I don't know. I just love our state. And of course, I live right next to, like, well, 30 minutes away from Seattle. And I'm not huge into Seattle. I don't know. I'm not big into city life.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Stucky.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Okay, that noise is annoying. Right here's a little sign. For those that don't know. Easy to miss.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Spoilers if you haven't played this game. Ready for it? I'm about to announce who it is. It's the guy. It's the guy that you were on the ferry with.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
I wonder what happened if you just left it dark. You know, would that affect any gameplay? Probably not, but...
Don't let anybody even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
So Danny will make appearance like, was it the next episode? Interesting.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before...
It's the daytime.
It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day is almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition. No point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay, that's where you're gonna get the driver's license. Gosh, this game's so beautiful. I wish you could do what you do in like Halo 1, like when they did that remaster where you could press a button. Okay, I hate interruptions because every time they interrupt, I can't think. So, so I wish they did something like they did with Halo Master Chief Collection, which the thing I wish they did, if you press like a button, it goes back to the original graphics. That way people could play what the original game looks like. I just think that would be neat if they did that with this game.
Behind the police station, there was something forming in an abandoned car. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Alice, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Again, this is their own original bands playing, which is like just awesome in my opinion. Just awesome. This counts as your television couch potato achievement. All right.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off!
Here's the best character in the whole game.
Wheeler, his agent. If you have
have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. Yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Here's a sign.
Site dedicated to you.
He reminds me of Joe Pesci. I think that's another reason why I like him.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Somewhere would be a coffee in here.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
What do these graphics remind me of? Not this one. I'm already picturing the old graphics. Like, I want to say...
Buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Not Half-Life 2. Would it be Half-Life 1? No. Gosh, I'm just being crazy.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Like, needless little tasks. But it's, oh well, it's easy little tasks.
Just go and meet a kidnapper? Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Man, that's terrifying. Gosh. I've only, like, been up close with a bear once. Like, I was up in the Indian reservation. And I was just going for a walk. Bam. I'm so lucky the bear got scared of me. But he just turned around, like, just instantly just start booking it. I didn't realize that it was a bear because I just saw his butt cheeks. But the moment I started to, like, heard some noise, like, if he just, like, came at me, surprise attack, would have been dead. But no, he just booked it.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, wait, I didn't get hear him tell me.
Sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
That's something new.
Finding it. Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
I want to say Barry is the same voice actor. I could be mistaken. The guy from Max Payne 2, and he was also Max Payne 1. What's his name? He was the guy that was strapped in the bomb in Captain Baseball Boy's suit, right? Unfortunately, he ended up dying at the very end. But he was also kind of my favorite character in the whole game as well. Just because I just thought the things he was saying was just too silly.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
So Deliverance is a movie of like these redneck people basically R-wording two dudes. Hence where you got squeal like a pig, and the guy's like, wee! It's a scene. It's a disturbing scene in Deliverance, in that movie Deliverance.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy.
And it's also a book.
God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Squeal like a pig. Wee! That's what a stupid movie. Yeah. I think Burt Reynolds is in that movie. Squeal like a pig. Wee! No, I don't want to do that to Barry. Like, couldn't you go backwards? No, you can't. Squeal like a pig. Wee! Now I got that stupid scene stuck in my head. A dude totally getting plowed. Like, that's the last thing anybody should be thinking about. Stupid show. Oh my gosh. Why? Why did he have to make a reference? I want to say like coffee's in here or something. Squeal like a pig. Oh, it's filled with grass. Gosh, I want to say there's like a well. Oh, well, no, this is actually my real life well. My cousins had a well. And I know once you fall down, you couldn't get out. Man, they had like a cool little house they lived in. Like I lived in poor trailers. Man, Barry got a nice car too. And I wouldn't be able to afford something like that. Well, if I saved up, but gosh, cost of living's so ridiculous.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Gosh, I love this game. Just look how beautiful this game is. Do crows whoa! That actually got me. That actually got me. Here's a radio, and I want to say there was like something else in here.
So, folks, as promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more
Oh,
organized than I ever seem to manage.
there's the doctor.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the perimeter course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Actually, how fast does this take?
My kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
One thing about this game that kind of bothers me, it's just like a little realistic, unrealistic thing, which is like swapping out batteries. It takes me well, not forever, but like, look at this. That's like seconds. That takes seconds. It doesn't take me seconds. It takes me like, what, a minute? Another house we can explore. Like, you can't enter this trailer, I don't think. Oh, there's a little door, but you can't get to it. Man, I just love settings like this. Look at it. Just busted up windows, and you kick this down. For some reason I thought enemies came and attack you. But probably on harder difficulty, I don't know. Nope, there's a television for couch potato. You can't turn on the light, so this place is totally broken down. Alright.
But some crimes are impossible to punish.
And here's a little hidden one that a lot of people probably easily miss. Is this one right up here. I think right up here is a coffee. Oh man, just look at this game. Oh, it's a manifest. Maybe it's not coffee. Look at that mountain. Just imagine. Like, one thing I like about this game, you don't realize how much travel you do in this game, right? You'll see like where you gotta go, but man, it's like Tomb Raider. You're kind of impressed at how much, like, how far you got to a certain section of the game. It's like, wow, I actually got here from there.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Oh. And right over here is like a coffee. Somewhere around here. I don't remember. It's probably like right over here. And before you go in here, or is it in here? You want to make sure you go in this area and grab stuff. And I think they have like a coffee in here. Okay, I think that was the only thing. I thought there would be like weapons and stuff like that. but there's a manifest. Grab that before you head into that area. Watch out from the light. You know, one thing you want to do, there's going to be a little battle, a little short battle. You want to stand right next to this. Maybe like right around here, play around or something. But I believe the light instantly kills the dark fighters, you know?
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Yeah, that guy's pretty beat up. His legs all busted up. And one thing I always kind of felt bad is like the dog, you know? Oh.
Good boy.
It's like, I wish you could kind of free him, you know?
Like the forest at night. Woke up.
Yeah, I woke up alright.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Alright, unlock. I want to say, do you automatically get... I think once you pick that slipped up, you're automatically going to get in some fights. Alright, rat's in here. Squeal like a pig. Whee! Oh.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
One thing you saw was a manuscript. And I want to say there's coffee somewhere around here. Don't know where at. But before I kind of go further, I kind of want to make sure I investigate everything in this area. Okay.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I never understood the oil, to be honest with you. Like, it just, all it did was just kind of annoy you, like when you're trying to get to certain areas. But it never, like, really slows you down the game. Like, there isn't, like, where you're trying to run away from a boss, and it's like, oh no, there's oil patch, it blocks your path. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Time to do the strategy I recommend to doing. Yeah, look at that. That's how we do it. Come on, brother. Yeah. Like I said, it's a perfect strategy. Perfect strategy.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Oh, I'm gonna. Like, I never understood the unlimited ammo, right? I just thought it just kind of like, it makes the game way more easier. And again, I hate, because it just makes the fights longer. It's like, and they don't do anything besides go super fast. You gotta like wave your like little stick around. Oh, what the heck? Okay, come back here. There we go. Okay. Got it.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Al, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
All right.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Like over here is a chest, but they're like, this is an example of not realizing you have to go over here. Like, is there like, besides what I just kind of showed, there was any way to, okay, that yellow light, or the yellow paint right there. Like, how the heck would she get up here to paint this? Just like climb and, that makes no sense. All right. You're kind of setting yourself up to be attacked, but over here is like a little sign as well. Yeah, right here's a sign. Right over there would be 1933. All right, when you walk back, you're going to get into a little fight, I believe. Okay, maybe not. Okay. I want to say like coffee's right over here as well, but okay, right over here. Okay, nope, that's not the spot I thought it was going to be. I want to say like coffee's like over this direction or something like that, or it could be the opposite direction. No. Okay, right over here would be something. Oh, manuscript. Well, it looks like I'm about to be in a fight. Right here is the lake. Oh, better grab this. Read that sign. Bam. That's all you need. Oh, did the battery just die? Oh, do I got flares? No, I don't.